All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome. I am the Night Owl. Um, I am here to talk at you for about approximately 2 hours about Magic the Gathering. Um, YouTube analytics have told me that literally all of you, 100% of you, are here merely to listen to the sound of my voice. Even if you found my video just by the thumbnail, apparently, according to YouTube, you took one look at me and said, I want to hear this man talk for a very long time. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrate a Magic the Gathering draft. I hope that's okay with you. If you'd rather me narrate something else, then go ahead and leave it down in the comments, and it'll super definitely happen. I'll definitely give you a little ASMR recording. But for now, we're just going to play some Magic. All right, so we're going to start with Shivan Devastator. Really good card. I had a chance to draft this once before, and I never drew it, so I never got to like slam it on anybody. But really, really, really excellent start. I mean, obviously just high power on its own, flying haste on the X spell, really good. But also it's like super splashable. Like there's like basically 100% to play this card, and it's a super high power card. So really excellent first pick. Beyond that, I think I would take Battlewing Mystic. I think this card's really good too in an archetype I like a lot. Um, Bite Down is kind of the best common. Maybe Urborg Repossession is. You don't need to pick these too highly. Zardonin's fine. So one thing I found this, so I've done a couple drafts between the last one I've recorded, but I just haven't been feeling super hot, and so I just haven't really been doing much recording. Um, and one thing that I found is that it's I talked about the high risk, high variance nature of this format before, but it also kind of applies to like how your decks go. I've been playing like some number of aggro decks. Now, what do we got here? Well, this pack is terrible. This pack is horrible. Argosy? I want to take Argosy here because this does have a bunch of synergy with like a bunch of stuff, and it might be that if I pay attention, I can like get something going with this. Everything else in this pack is bad. I don't want Queen All in All. Could be Inscribed Tablet. Could be one of the lands. Other than that, all the commons are just totally worth ignoring. Anyways, so it's really tough because you have these like really complicated mana bases in this set, and like sometimes it works out, and then sometimes it doesn't. Like it just kind of like really like leans into the variance, and you could do things to like mitigate that, but then it's like okay, well if you play a bunch of tap lands, sometimes that's what punishes you, and um so it can just be very like high risk, high reward, high variance type situations. Like I like playing like the focus 2 color aggro decks, but then when I'm playing something like that, and then you're playing against a player who's on domain and they just have like a bunch of sweet spells in their deck that are stitched together by like all the mana fixing, and then they hit their colors, you just feel completely outclassed by what they're doing. But then you could play the domain deck sometimes, and then you just like don't see the proper colors of land, and it just doesn't work out, and then you just get run over by somebody with a focus deck. It's like it's really, really swingy either way. This pick here, I think I'm going to take Flowstone Infusion. I'm tempted to take Rulik Mons, but it's more of a green card than a red card, clearly. And I don't know if I want to like go straight into green for this, though the 2 green uncommons here are kind of nice. Like it's what, a rare and a common are gone. There's 2 green uncommons and the relic. I think we're just going to take Flowstone Infusion as the best red card to go with my Devastator. And I mean, there's like Splatter Goblin, Shadow Prophecy, one of the uncommons here, but I just don't think that these are that important to pick up. But Rulik Mons is good, but we'll just start with Flowstone Infusion. Call it good. Vision of the Fountain. I don't care about this card. Choking My Asthma if I wanted to go into like some kind of like red-black aggro type thing. Warhorse is decent. Soul Tender is fine. I'm going to take the Bite Down. Kind of the best card that's still remaining in the pack. I know I just passed a green-red card into the Linebreaker Bailoff, but it doesn't. Neither of those really matter all that much. It's not Aquifer. It's not Rona. Yeah, I'll take Bite Down. Green-red's a good archetype. What do I like here? So one of the black cards, or Strike Team. I think I'm going to take Strike Team. It's like the best red card here. There's also Bog, and both Growth and Sentry would be reasonable, but Strike Team's really high power, and I don't know that I'm green yet, and I'm a little more inclined to play red. So I think I want Strike Team. Again, Bog's a reasonable option. We'll go with this, though. Yeah, so what about Baird? I could be going to like a red-white type thing. Like I've been seeing a couple white cards. There's a Fire Nado. Gardner's fine. I'm gonna take Baird and try it because I think all I'd be missing on is like Fire NATO, which I don't care. You really only want like one of these, if that. And then Gardner or Magnagoth, which is both. They're both like filler. Whereas this card could be really super good on a lot of boards. So we'll try this. And it could just be red white. If I'm red white, I want Captain's Call. Red white's a go wide deck, and this is kind of a good sign. There's also Bellow, Fire NATO. Not gonna miss either of the easy meal. I'm playing red. Pick that stuff up later. Growth is fine. One of the artifact creatures, one of the 2 constructs here, but I don't really look like I'm a splash deck yet. I'll take Captain's Call. So here we'll take Phalanx, follow up the go wide plan. Could take Sentinel, but I'm looking like fairly aggressive, so don't want that. The reason I even call that out is because I am playing white, which means that I am in the chaplain color. The rest of this, all filler. Phalanx is actually pretty good though. I've had good experience with Phalanx. Yeah, Kavu, that's fun. That's great. That's great. Again, I could be red-green still. There's good green cards coming around. But right now, I like the idea of being red-white. Don't have to be. I like this. White's also good for Argosy because there's things like the Cavalier. Yeah, Griffin Protector. Sure. It's not Hammerhand. It's not Mana Worker. Yeah, we'll go like this. Good. I got the Captain's Call. I got the Beard for that. Oh. Yeah, I'll take Fire Nader here. It can be better than Branch Rider, probably. Even if I am red-green, probably take the safer pick and Fire Nado. And I'm looking like red-white. Red-white's a good archetype, too. So I definitely need to fill out my cheaper creature slot if I'm going to do that. I'm going to want some of the like heroic charges and things like that, but those aren't that hard to pick up. Argosy does go good with the token protectors, too, actually. Well, actually, no, because it makes the tokens, or it exiles the tokens, and so that's bad. But that's okay. Take another Phalanx, any drawbridge. Growth or Bog? I'm just going to take Bog here, just in case. Looks like red-green specifically might be open, kind of, but Zur Eternal Schemer. Enchantment creatures you control. No, okay, this is not where I'm at. Probably Citizen's Arrest. The red cards are like Twin Inferno's fine, but I think I'd rather just take like my first real removal spell. Micromancer is like kind of the best card in the pack, but I'm not anywhere close to that. And Strength of the Coalition. Yeah, I'll take Citizen's Arrest here. I think this is good. Yes. Okay, so I'll put these inside. Don't think I'm green right now. Oh, Knight of Dawn's Light. This is a great pickup. Other options being probably not Artillery Blast or Ridgeline. Warbird's good, but not really necessary. So yeah, we'll take the Knight, and then I'll give this a moment to sort these out. We'll go like this. Stack my removal. You're like a 4-drop. You're like a 2-drop. You're a 4-drop. You're a 4-drop. And then you're kind of a 4-drop, but not really, hopefully. So yeah, one of my first 2 drops, I mean, well, I got this. And then a super good card as well. So very happy with that. Yo, Cleaving Skyrider. Okay, so like I'm looking pretty good here. There's a Peaks. Not missing the green cards. I'm kind of keeping an eye on them because this was the other color that I thought was open. Captain's Call, of course, is really good, but I think at the point that I'm playing red-white, I want the Skyrider. So kind of solidified my identity here. Here we'll take Infusion. Protector and Blast are both fine. Green cards are both fine. Now we'll take another Infusion. Nothing really here for me. I heard that like the Lords of Limited guys think, or I think some of them think like Geyser's the best common. I must just be way off on this card. Here I think it's Furious Bellow. Could it be Amplifier? Not crazy about it, but maybe I could pick up a Blue Source and like splash. And then the reason I'm thinking about it is because you really want to make sure your 2-drop slot is filled out, even though this one isn't amazing. And I'm starting to get some spells. And like Captain's Call is a spell, so that like it's like a creature that allows me to attack. And I don't think I'll miss this Bellow. Like it's so easy to pick these up. And then maybe I could pick up a Blue Source and like in a red-white deck where if you do get a bounce with this, that's really pretty good. Not likely to make the deck, but I think that in the chance that it makes the deck, it's going to be a little bit better than Furious Bellow. And with 2 Phalanxes, it's really important that I just like kind of curve out with creatures too. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled with Argosy right now. I don't really have anything that goes with it. Oh no, that's if it was kicked. This is, well, it could be another Strike Team, or is it Berserker? At the point that I'm red-white, Strike Team might be better. It's hard to say. I actually don't know. This is a pick I should know, I think. I think I'm going to go with Berserker. Because it just kind of like offers like a bunch of burn. Goes good with my 2-drops. It goes good with my Baird. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Berserker here. I actually don't know if it's better than Strike Team or not. Wow, there's the Chaplain, like I was saying. Do I actually pick it here, though? Because the other option is Heroic Charge, which is like much more in line with what I'm doing. Because a charge is like really pretty easy to pick up, I'm gonna take the chaplain here, and then like maybe I like find some other defenders, but I'm like so far away from like doing this that like maybe this is silly. No, I'm gonna take the charge here. I just don't think that like I'm gonna get enough defenders in my deck to be a good defender deck that I think I'm gonna pass one of the best uncommons in the set in my color. Like I guess is what I'm gonna do. I don't know. My charge disappeared, but I have it. Well, and there's another charge. It's not Yoshi declares war. Well, it's very possible I have like two anyways. Oh, and the other one came back. So definitely need to fill out my 2-drop slot a little bit more. No chance of playing any of this. This is the pick I've been most unsure about. This is the Berserker versus Strike team. It's possible it's the other Strike team. Take Artillery Blast, but it's not very good in an aggressive deck like this. So back half of this pack was kind of weak. I'm hoping pack 3 is a little bit better. Playing 2 charges now makes me wish a little bit more that I had picked the Strike team. Maybe Strike team is better at the point that you're actually red-white. Hard to say. I think Berserker is a little bit better just on average, but at the point that you're red-white, I don't know about that anymore. So do I splash this Garna? I'm not really crazy about it. I'm actually more inclined to take Sacred Peaks and just make sure my mana is good. Garna's super good, though. No, I'm going to take the Garna. I already got the Geothermal Bog. We'll try it. We'll see. Another Griffin Protector? Sure, though I'm a little full on the 4s. Maybe you're like a 5. Really could use some 2-drops. Drawbridge ain't it. Yeah, because if I go like into like a semi-token direction, which I mean I have a little bit of, it'd be better if I had the other Strike team, I suppose. But yeah, it's not enthralled to the pit. It's not Caves, Sprouting Goblin, Driftwood. I think it might just be Sleeper, honestly. Just to get another 2-drop in the deck, and then I have a Bog, so I like maybe splash it. I think this is it. Outrider would be fine, but I think I just need to fill out the cheaper creature slot here, and also I'm not going to get like big domain hits or anything on that. Sprouting Goblin's good, but I'm obviously not getting the green, and it's not really on plan. I'll just take Sleeper. Sky Knight, Blast, Protector, Root Weaver. None of this is very good, is it? It's King Darian. It would be good if I was going to splash it. I don't think I'm going to splash it, though. I already got a splash card that, like, does, not a similar thing, but, like, is, like, another, like, go-wide enabler. Problem is, though, like, none of these cards are good. I'm going to take Root Weaver just in case that's what I end up doing. Or, like, in case I need a 2-drop, I mean. Yeah, because I'm just not going to go in for Darian. It's just not happening. Oh, how many soldiers do I have? That's a soldier. This is starting to look good. It's not Stall for Time. It's not Fire NATO. It is just a 2/2 for 2. And then this makes soldiers. This makes soldiers. That's a soldier. Yeah, Valiant Veteran's actually kind of good. All right, so this is 24 cards. I don't think I'm playing Argosy. Could use a little bit better removal. Not crazy about Root Weaver or Amplifier. We'll put these over in the get me out of here pile. All of this is fine. All of this is fine, though this being the worst. And again, I might not splash the Garna. I'd much rather play this as like a 2-color 16 land deck or something like that. Captain's Call, I think. Dragonwhelp's good, but I got 2 heroic charges. And I have the Valiant Veteran. So I think Captain's Call is just a much better pick here. And 2 Phalanxes, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so now I'm just going to be kind of like replacing cards, you know, like one of these, or both of these could get replaced. And so if I have 22, if both of these get replaced and I don't play the Bog or the Garna, this is like the think about it pile. Another Sky Rider, I think that has to be it, right? Take up the Shield would be good, Destroy Evil would be good, but I can't imagine that passing Sky Rider is right here, even though I would play both of these cards and kind of want both of them. I'll go like that. Another Phalanx, a Smash to Dust. I'm not sneaking the Balmor into the deck. I'm going to take this third Phalanx. It's a little bit much, but I actually kind of can play it fairly easily. It's a solid dude and it's a soldier. I don't think Smash to Dust is getting in the deck, so... Though maybe I underrate this card. It does have a lot of options on it. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing the Smash to Dust more often. Oh boy, what is the pick here? I think it's Strike Team. Citizen's Arrest is really good, and I'm really low on removal. But this Strike Team just smashes with, like, everything that I have. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Strike Team here. That could be a miss. Take Smash to Dust. Unlikely to play it. Well, this is, like, basically the deck. So if I just cut these 4, that's 24 cards. 16 lands. Could play one of the 2-drops. Maybe I'll grab this other Bog. And then I can slip the Garna into the deck. Possibly. Other option, Joint Forces. It's not the 3rd Heroic charge, I don't think. Yeah, we'll grab the Bog. Is Protector or Sky Knight better? I doubt I'm playing either of them because I already have 2 Protectors. Well, I don't know, because I have like multiple cards that like give this, like turn this into a 5-power flyer, so we'll play it. Another Fire NATO, maybe. Huh. Well, we'll take Dragon Whelp. Probably my Griffin Protectors are better, though. Hmm. This is a good pickup. This is a good pickup, though I don't know what I'm going to cut for it. Don't really know what to cut overall. And Smash the Dust. Okay. So deck is very aggressive, but seems good. Alright. Probably don't need 3 Phalanxes, so that could be cut for like a cheaper spell. Okay, so we'll go, what, Sleeper, Knight, this. Start with 2 of these, play both the charges, 2 of the Phalanxes. Now we'll wait on Amplifier. Berserker, Kavu, both of these, 1 of these, the Devastator, the Baird. This is 24 cards. Okay, so what am I not playing? So I only have 4 2-drops, which is less than ideal, right? But the problem is, to play another 2-drop, it would be Root Weaver or Amplifier, which it's not Amplifier. I didn't pick up any blue sources, which the only thing that would make this acceptable. So typically, like in a blue-red spells deck, like you do run this out on 2 a lot, but your spell density is a lot higher, so it's just a much more reasonable 2-drop, and you're just like way more likely to be able to use like the bounce ability on it, which like puts it in the realm of good enough. It's never going to be good enough here, so it's not this. So the question is, do I just play like a 2/2 for 2 for curve consideration? Seems kind of bad, but I also kind of need it. I'm not playing the Garna. So we have a Fire NATO, the Heroic Charges. They're kind of a 4-drop. Okay. So yeah, I could play Root Weaver to get another 2-drop in the deck. I could splash the Garna. I'm not crazy about that, as good as it would be. I just don't think that there's a reason to like screw with my mana base in this deck. It's definitely not free. Like, I talk about this all the time, gang, but like, it's just not free to sneak other color cards in your deck. Like, it just isn't. And when it works out, it's fine, but when it doesn't, you die. And like, is this card like worth dying over? Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Though I might be playing the Bogs anyways because it's Sleeper. It doesn't really seem necessary though. Did Baird end up being any good? I'm playing red white and I have like no end list basically. I got the 1 Berserker. I have Take Up the Shield, gives me a counter. Yeah, it's not amazing. It goes good with Kavu. Okay, all right. Um, What if I play the Root Weaver and I cut one of the Phalanxes? This is kind of my weakest card, even though it's fine. It's like decent. It's a big guy. It's a 4/4, you know. But I don't need like a big 4/4 as much as I need to just like curve out and smash my opponent to death. So I think just having a 2/2 is better than like another Phalanx, even though I can like potentially cast this cheaply. I think I like that. I think I feel a little bit better about doing that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I feel good about the cards that I'm not playing. I mean, again, it's like the Garna's the best one, and I just don't want to do that. Sleeper could be fine. I don't think I want to play the tap lands though, especially because I'm playing 16 lands. I think I just want to like tap out for a creature or something every single turn of the game forever and not worry about it. Like playing these like 2 tap lands to occasionally get the kick on sleeper seems like the tap lands are going to mess me up than the sleeper's ever going to help me win. Yeah. Another question is, do I actually play 16 lands? Because I do have the Devastator. I do have the Strike Teams that I want to like kick. I have the Skyriders that I want to kick. So like these are like potentially like 5 and 6 mana spells. Maybe 17 lands is the thing to do. But if that's the case, what do I cut? Maybe like Griffin Protector? Seems like Phalanx is just a better cut at that point, just not play them. No, I think I want to do 16 lands. I think I want to do 16 lands. I think that's fine. Just go 8 and 8, even though I really need white. Is that correct? I think so. All right, here we go. Because 9 and 7 doesn't seem right. That's too low on red, right? Yeah, we'll go 8 and 8. Call good. All right, I think I like the deck, and we'll see. I'm gonna have to like really smash, but it looks like it's capable of that. So cool. See you for round 1. All right, round 1. We're on a red, white, go wide. Panoramic view. Oh my gosh, I love this name. It's really good. Yeah, this looks like a hand, sure. Night of Dawn's Light pairing well with the Beard too. I'm on the draw. Okay. Um, what do I play? What 2-drop do I play? This looks like it's just Flowstone Infusion, but if it's not, I think I'm just gonna play Sleeper. Oh no. So I'm gonna play Sleeper because I basically I'm not going to be using either of these abilities anytime soon at all, and Outrager. Okay. Well, that's bad for me. That's also bad for me. Yeah, they just block. Well, now I'll play Knight. That's really not good, though. I really could have used a land on that turn. Maybe I should be playing 17 lands. I got both these Skyriders in my hand. Oh, boy. Opponent just hitting Domain right out the gate. Great. This is kind of what I was talking about. Like, opponent just like going off here. Well, they extinguish the light. They gain a bunch of life. Sure. And I just can't draw another land. Well, I take up the shield to make Knight a little, like if they try to kill Knight here, but I'm just going to cast Pixie Illusionist. Sure. Yeah, so we'll not play the Strike Team. I have a Skyrider to back up with. They played the Illusionist as a 3/3. They got a million land. Artillery Blast. Now we'll take up shield. Maybe this is unwise. Maybe I should just let them do it. No, we're good. The reason I maybe should just let them do it is because they had so much mana on tap that there's just a good chance that they blow me out anyways. But yeah. So again, we'll just attack. Shore up. Yeah, okay. Gonna block. I mean, I'll just spend the mana on it. Another shore up, okay. You're just kind of 2-for-1 yourself. Though I suppose that's decent, because you still got your 3-3, I don't know. If I draw a land, I'm going to go Griffin Protector, obviously. Yeah, okay. They have 4 cards in hand, we'll just go Protector, it's fine. Essence Scatter, okay. They are ahead. Espionage, okay. What do I discard? Probably Skyrider, right? Yeah. I'm gonna want to like go strike team if I get another land here, so. Sure. Yes, okay. I felt like I was in good shape when they did the double shore up, but I mean, okay, all right. Yeah. I think I just choked on land for like a little too long. I don't see myself getting out of this one now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to cast Valiant Veteran. Attack with these two. Land there was really good, because I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get a big attack in. Yep, okay. No, not that. I'm going to have to get a big attack in, and then also cast the Skyrider. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squee, okay. So if you take out everything, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I block here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go to 1. If I draw a land, I can go strike team veteran, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it'll be enough. So I'll just block the squee. And they still have a Razor, but they can't cast it. Yep. No land. I really needed that to be a land. So what, this is like 8. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. Or I could cast Skyrider, go 4. No, that's just not enough, is it? Wait, oh boy, I still need another. Wait, no, I can do it. Yep, I think I have Xaxes, as long as nothing bad happens here. If this is Essence Scatter, of course I die, but yep. We'll see what happens. Did they get me? That was a shore up to untap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. All right. That went bad. I mean, it was a good game. but I just choked on lands for a while and then couldn't do anything until I was too far behind. That's all right. 0-1. All right, round 2. Man, that was tight. That was tight. Okay, so I don't have a red source. This hand is actually terrible. I have all spells, just my veteran, no red, double charge. No. Okay. Great. So the last draft I did, I just mulliganed into Oblivion every game and didn't really get anywhere. So I'm feeling really good about it. Okay, we got a Root Walla. Let's play Root Weaver. It's fine. No. Devastator and Baird's also kind of a cute combo because I think it just naturally, yeah, has the plus counters. You attack, I'm blocking. No, okay. Oh, all right. So do I cast? I'm just going to cast Baird here. So I'm just going to attack. If they want to like use a combat trick on it, that's fine. And beat my 2/2. I'm thinking about it. Deep thoughts here. Okay. Yeah, Baird it is. We'll just go like this. We'll see what my opponent's got going on. Oh, sure. Playing blocking. Probably go Griffin Protector. Because Strike Team becomes like an insane follow-up. And I want to like cast Devastator is like one of my last cards, both because you get to put more mana into it, and I want them to like spend their removal spells on other spells. So that seems like where I want to be. What's this? No. Knight of Dawn's Light. So what do I cast? I could tap out for Devastator. I think that's what I'm going to do. At this point, like a 3/3 haste is like enough additional pressure that that I want to do it. It's going to add a power here. It's going to be a 3/3 haste flyer, and then Baird's also going to get a counter or make a token. So. And then if I draw a land next turn, it's Strike Team time. Gonna be pretty tricky for my opponent to win, especially when they concede here. Okay, so I mean, it goes the other way sometimes too. I feel bad for my opponent; they just choked on 2. I wonder how good their deck was, but we will never know. So all right, 1-1. See you for the next one. Okay, round 3. Round 3. I think my deck is good. Opponent goes first, and I have a bad hand again. This is much better. What goes on the bottom though? I think it's Kavu. Yeah. Oh, sure, okay. Actually kind of a nice draw, because I don't want to just jam Strike Team. I want to wait to get the soldiers, especially because I got a veteran. And Berserker means I won't have to like trade with my veteran, like attack with it. Now it's a Lurkwife. And immediately becomes a 2/3. Okay. Well, that's not good. Like this. No attacks. Just your graveyard, right? Yes. Opponent's developing well. Mana worker, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to just enlist Berserker and then cast Griffin Protector. Seems like the thing to do. I'll take it. That's fine. Protector, let's go. Was it a bite down? Oh, lightning strike? Okay. A bite down there. Okay. So what's my play? I think I just attack for 1, cast Knight, and I take up the shield back. Yeah. They actually can't attack in a Knight now. And if they try to kill something, of course, take up the shield's going to be great. I'm a little scared of their hand. They got a bunch of mana now. If they cast like a 6-drop, it's going to be tough to beat. Should we to Urborg? They didn't kick it, did they? Oh, they did. For each instant sorcery in your graveyard, so there's no saving it. Right? Yeah. It's pretty brave. Sure. Alright. So here we go. Do this. Yeah, this is the full attack. Yes. Alright, so I got 1 card in hand, well, 2 cards in hand now. Valiant Veteran is also, is this only as a sorcery? No. On each soldier you control, which I have 2. Oh, Bar took. That's bad. Shrinks their dude, though. Okay. So if I attack with Berserker, I can enlist. Seems kind of the best move. Yeah. What's going to get it? Strike team. Do I take up the shield on that? I think I do. I think I want it in play more than I want to take up the shield. Yeah. You're a soldier? Okay, cool. Oh, they just concede? What? Did not expect that. I don't think that game was over. I guess they know what's in their deck, but that just does not seem right to me. Okay, well, all right. We take it 2 and 1. All right, round 4. Round 4 going reasonably smooth so far. I would love if I could get a hand that I don't have to mulligan, though. That'd be really incredible. Put a mulligan as well, so there's that. But okay, this is a good hand. What do I ditch, though? Probably Sleeper, right? Because I'll just run out Veteran, and then Veteran with... I think it's not definitely not Captain's Call. And I think the Griffin Protector is, like, good enough. Like, my hand isn't, like, super aggressive, so... Yeah. I want a Baird. Okay. You're a soldier as well. So I think I'm going to start with Baird, and then I can follow up with the Veteran. It'd be nice. Or Wrath. Okay. Not sure how much time you're going to have to do that. We'll see. Hopefully I can just run him over. The Vanguard, yeah. So I think I'm just going to cast Veteran and then pass. Because so they could block with the Vanguard, but this way I get a 1/1. Do I want a 1/1? It's actually a 2/2. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll attack with the 2/2 first. And then here I'm going to play Griffin Protector. Though Captain's Call does put on a little bit more pressure. This doesn't get to attack for 5 next turn, whereas this makes 3 2/2s immediately. I still think I cast Protector here, though. Are they going to Wrath me? No. No reason to block with anything there. Okay. That's kind of annoying. This makes this a lot worse. Also, that being an arrest is, like, bad, so. I drew straight lands, basically, so I'm going to need something kind of good. Yeah, okay. Don't care about that card. You gotta be kidding me, man. Sorry if I've been a little salty. Between this draft and my last draft, my draws have been horrible. Truly horrible. I mean, just really bad. Getting better, though. Uh-huh. My opponent's also got a million mana, but... Oh, okay. This is a big attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That works. Yeah, here we go. So what gets it? What gets the business? Probably the Wrath. Yeah. This is Shore Up that's bad, but... Shore Up's definitely been going up in my estimation. So now they can't really attack that easily. Oh, okay, well they gain a bunch of life here then. I have to do some amount of blocking now. Boy, I'm in trouble actually. They can enlist, I'll just block with 1. Would love to see my Devastator. Oh. I have 8 mana. Do I kick? So if I attack and they go block, and then so they'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not lethal anyways, even if I do the trample, so I think it's better to cast the Protector. So we'll just attack. Even if they have, I suppose I should have tried to play around Protect the Negotiators by playing the land first, but... So this actually kills them. Wait, or does Trample go over Indestructible? I think I can't risk it, like them having a spell and not casting Protector, so I think I just gotta go like this. This is lethal anyways. Oh, I actually have 9 mana. Okay, we did it. We did it, despite drawing like, you know, over half the lands in our deck. That's pretty good. I gotta relax. I gotta be honest. I'm feeling a little salty. I've just been like getting pretty beat up, and like I said, my draws have been horrendous recently. But I mean, so it goes. My opponent's draws get horrendous too. I mean, one of my wins already is my opponent only won on 2 lands. So I gotta chill out a little bit. And the deck looks good. It feels good, you know, for the most part. So cool. All right, 3 and 1. Okay, round 5. Round 5. We're beating them up. I suppose even our loss was like pretty close. Okay, so I don't like this hand, but I'm going to keep it. I don't think I mulligan it. I don't have that enough 2-drops that I can afford to I'll do a 2-drop. I'm on the draw. I got 2 double white cards. I just have to count on finding a plains eventually. Also be nice to be on the play at some point, but too much to ask, I suppose. The Strike Team Berserker combo is also really nice. Well, if they're immediately looting, that's actually a really good sign for me. I mean, it's like probably good for them too because they'll get to fix their hand. But I'm, you know, that's a if they're using their mana that early and not getting attacks in, and yeah. Opponent also on red white and only has one color of mana, so we'll go with Berserker here. This could just get lightning striked, but nope, doesn't look like it. So I am going to be just playing one of these strike teams just as is, so I can immediately start doing the Berserker list. Yeah, Mountain's not where it's at, but it's not the worst. Nope. Mm-hmm. That supposed to be Furious Bellow. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I'm going 2 for 1 here. Oh, and they're looting. I mean, yeah, they're setting up their hand. Well, they found their white. Hopefully I find my other white source here soon, too. Yeah. I did. So first I'm just going to play Strike Team, Kicked. I'm not going to attack with the soldiers. I'm just going to attack with the 2 Strike Teams. Tori's a lot better when you're not on defense. I'm hoping I draw a red spell next turn so I can go like Citizen's Arrest plus Heroic Charge or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Vigilant. That was pretty good. Do I just attack with everything? I think so. I mean, they got to do a bunch of blocking. The thing is, these will still trade, but then like these will trample over. They'll take a bunch of damage. Alternatively, I could just arrest this. Or I could go Knight and Sleeper and then wait on the charge. Maybe that's the move. They get a decent attack here, but then like my follow-up is insane. And they also can't really attack with the Knight on the field. It makes my charge way better. I think that, yeah, being patient here is probably the move. I got double white now. Cavalier, another Cavalier, okay. Thing is, I'm not too scared of it though, because even my go white attack is going to smash this. If they try to like just block like the 1/1s on here, like it's going to be fine for me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So do I block Knight onto this? Seems a little unnecessary. No, I think it's worth it. They want to use a spell to save this thing and kill my Knight. It's fine. Oh, that's kind of bad, actually. At 11. They're at 17. I think I just got a smash. I think I might lose this now. What if I hadn't blocked? I suppose that would have been way better. The thing is, depending on how they block here too, I could just like, if they're like, oh, that's fine, I could just Citizen's Arrest Tori. It would have been really nice if I would have had multiple planes, huh? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're threatening 8 damage on the crackback. Currently, right now, they're taking 5, 10, 15. Currently, this is lethal with no spell from my opponent. The only thing it could be is Flowstone Infusion, which they've kind of shown me that they don't have it, I think. Yeah, right, because this is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. This is just straight up lethal as is. All right, heroic charge kit. Let's go. They're at 2. I have 2 creatures, so do they, but I have a Citizen's Arrest. They got an Herbalist now. Uh-huh. I go to 6. This costs 4. I have, what, 7 mana? So I'll go like this. I'll go like this. Is there a reason to attack? To just trade off with those? No. No reason to just trade when, like, next turn I could possibly draw, like, my other heroic charge, and then, like, it's not just my phalanx is lethal. What is this? Dragon Whelp? Okay. Well, that's scary. That'll, like, one-shot me. But all of my creatures are lethal now, so... And all of them trade with the Whelp. Like, they just have to triple block, right? Trade off my whole team. Uh-huh. Alright, I have a creature. Let's see what you draw. Oh, well, that'll do it. Wow, that was a tight game. Holy cow. Yeah, that was a good one. Tori got really scary there. Got really scary. Yeah, I think waiting on the heroic strike was good. Blocking with the knight was questionable because it looked like they probably had something anyways, and like I could have got to crack back with it. And then like maybe like they would have put the counter on Tori and made Tori indestructible and gained a little bit more life because they gained 2, or no, they gained 3. And they could have gained 4 if they had used it defensively, so I guess that wouldn't have been a big deal because I would have then like made that back up by having the knight. They would have still blocked the knight anyways, and I think it would have been about equivalent. They might have even ended up with another life point depending on how they did it. So I think that was fine, but maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. Hard to say. That's all right, we got there. Cool. So 4-1. All right, everybody, round 6. I took a break. I got some food. Hopefully feeling a little bit better, less angsty. Yeah, I still think I keep this hand. This hand seems fine. It might not go well, depending. I mean, like, it's, you know, if one more landed, I can actually, like, cast, like, 3-drop. Okay, so German Mon. Things are fine. So we'll start with the knight clearly. Just, that kind of bash is better, and I don't really need the value better on the field yet. Sure. It's fine. And then, do I want to play the Skyrider or get the veteran on the field? Skyrider's better with my mana, but I lose the opportunity to maybe kick it later. I think it's better. It's close enough that I think I'm just going to play veteran. If I draw like a series of plays, like I could play Phalanx on my next turn, it's a 5/5, and then I like because I have 4 lands already, I'm getting close to the point where this might actually be reasonable. All right. So I want to attack with Knight, but then if it just dies, I might miss my Phalanx opportunity. And I actually don't need Knight to push through Sleeper. If they have the shield spell, it doesn't save my Knight anyways. I don't think I'm going to attack with the veteran right now. Yeah, we'll just bash the Knight. Oh wait, no, I meant to cast spell first. That's fine. You're blocking. Okay. He's got first strike, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, I'll just cast Phalanx. It's fine. It might get us in Scattered. Oh, it didn't? Okay. So I got a Fire follow-up. I am happy with my sequence now that I got my 5th land. One more land, and I'll be able to get a good Skyrider attack going. Oh, a Root Weaver. That's a terrible draw. Um, hmm. I could Fire NATO something and then get in a big attack with these two rather than let them like trade for this. How much do I want to save that Fire NATO though? Enough. Because if they trade, yeah, we'll go like this. If they double block here, that's fine. First of all, it's really risky for them to do that, so they might not do it anyways. And if they do, I'll get both the creatures off the board. Oh, okay, just no blocks. Okay, well now I'll just play Root Weaver. Card's terrible, but that's fine. That's pretty good. Oh. Well, now I just attack with the squad, right? Because it's really hard for them to have good blocks, and I mean, the veteran might trade off, but like that's fine. Yeah. Can't get this trample, which is kind of annoying. Like I need one more land for that, but it's whatever. Because that's gonna trade anyways, so no real reason to cast it yet. Uh-huh. Yeah, so Heroic Charge won't actually save anything. Yeah, I think I just double pump with this. And they're left with two 1/1s. I still have my Knight. I have this in my pocket. I have a Fire NATO ready to go. Heroic Charge ready to go. It's not going to take too much damage, and Skyrider will just be like lethal soon too. They also don't have a lot of mana. They might be missing colors. I feel good about my spot. Oh, sure. Gain some life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just attack. Uh-huh. And then I see no reason to not just replay Phalanx here. Also, depending on what they play, like I can now give Trample with the charge, and so depending on what their plays are, I feel pretty good. Okay. 3 mana untapped. That's Valerian Terror. Alright. Well, I would need another land to make that good. Right? So I'll just play Griffin Protector. Terror is annoying, but I'll be able to get it out of the way soon. And Protector's kind of a scary threat. Yeah, it's fine. They're starting to stabilize, though. The ward on Terror is kind of annoying. Still feel really good about my chances, though. Uh-huh. Where's my Protector? Okay. Well, land. Alright. Well, we'll start with the Fire NATO. Sleeper. Nah. No, it's not going to do anything with the 1/1s on the field. They chump. Sure. Well, they got a handful of cards. Well, so do I. Kind of. Soaring Drake. Okay. And a Sleeper. Right. So what do I do? I think I play this Plains, I attack, I see what happens. They'll like might double block like this, in which case I can Skyrider and like kill their Sleeper. Or I could even just like power pump with the veteran. Yeah, I kind of see no reason not to just attack with this. Uh-huh. If they do this, I'm just going to use Valiant Veteran. Actually, does the trample kill them here? They're at 6. No, they'll take 4. Right, so we'll go like that. That's fine. Just use Valiant Veteran. And turn. I have the option of flashing Skyrider, but that doesn't seem very wise at this point. Yeah, okay. What are we doing? Really? Okay. What do I think of that? I'm tempted to cast Skyrider now. Well, I don't have to. My opponent did not make me think about it. Okay, cool. So that was definitely a situation where things could have slipped out of my grasp, but I was able to apply enough pressure, so that worked out. Yeah, opponent choked on land a little bit there, so that was kind of fortunate for me. The deck looked pretty good. Looked pretty good. Oh, Aether Channeler, huh? I didn't see him cast that. All right, awesome. So we are, what, 5-1? Okay, round 7. Opponent goes first. I got a decent hand, though. I think I keep it. It's okay. It's okay. Plains is a good draw, at least for now. If I draw my Valiant Veteran, I'm going to be pretty happy. Herbalist, yeah. Lighting it. So that's kind of a problem. They get to smack me a little bit and gain some life. They hit their mana. Slightly problematic. Goes on the bottom, that's fine. Cavalier. Oh boy, charge. That's not good. Strike Team doesn't really do a lot here. But I don't really want to just jam Arrest, do I? It does save me a good amount of damage. How do I win this game? What's my game plan? I think it's like, it's get a board going. And then charge him to death. I have a Fire NATO in my hand. That does mean that I can be a little bit more liberal with my Citizen's Arrest here. But maybe I should just play Strike Team and prepare to block and save the Arrest. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I need to be able to arrest something more threatening if that comes up. They might be able to knock the Strike Team out of the way, but that's fine. Going charge is really bad for this situation. Huh. Well, that's not good. Land would be sick here. Bottom again. Sure. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, pretty easy captain's call. Just locks down the board pretty good. Opponent only has 3 mana. It's an opportunity. Less of one. Sure. This is pretty good. I'm gaining a bunch of life, scrying a bunch. I like it. You're both blocking, right? Yep, okay. Excellent. A sleeper of my own, but it's not very good. I think maybe I play Griffin Protector. They'll get a whack in with the Phalanx, but I'm not really stopping that by playing anything else. I could play Arrest, but I just don't think I need to. Actually, it does preserve my life total a lot better. I don't know. It does preserve my life total a lot better. Another land, though, and I can go like Sleep or Arrest in the same turn or Fire NATO. Yeah, I'm just going to play Protector. I'll probably take 4 from the Phalanx, and I just have to accept that. And these charges are really bad in this set, or this spot. It's kind of why I don't like cards like this very much. You know, I'm really big on cards that are like good in like all situations, like both offensively and defensively. Because even like, okay, like I'm a pretty committed aggro deck, and even still, I find myself on the back foot, right? Like limited magic doesn't work like that, where you're like, oh, I'm the aggro deck, and so I'm just never going to need to be in a defensive position. So when you have these cards that are like liabilities when you're not defending, it's kind of a problem. Even though the card is good. Okay, well, this is slowly becoming more of a problem. I'm actually going to do the play I suggested before where I arrest. Oh, but I can't actually cast Sleeper too, so that was kind of bad. Never mind. I didn't have the white sources for it. I didn't think that through. It might cost me a game here, we'll see. Sure. They got a bunch of cards in their hand still. Queen all in all. Alright. And an evolved Sleeper, dang. Now I kind of have to kill all in all. Right? Yeah, because if I don't kill all in all right now, I'm going to lose my opportunity too. Put you on the bottom. I think I'm just dead, actually. Well, I have to block Phalanx. Oh, no, no. I'm not dead. I have to chump Phalanx and then Protector. Oh, now I am. Yeah. Wait, yes. Okay. All right, so, yep, I got a little beat up there, and again, found myself in a defensive position with two cards that just absolutely do not defend at all whatsoever. So, you know, I don't want to say lesson learned there. I mean, it's something you know when you put these cards in your deck. But yeah, the hand was only okay anyways. Didn't have like any of my good cards. Maybe should have mulliganed it, but yeah, I just don't think so. It kind of happens sometimes. All right, cool. Got two more to win. So round 8. All right, let's see. Against a gold opponent. Hoping to see more of my Shivan Devastator. I really have not. Oh, there we go. Speaking of, cool. And I go first. Great. I just have not seen a lot of this game so far, or this draft so far. It's easily my best card, so probably not going to cast it for a while. I'm certainly not casting it as like a 1/1 haste here. Oh, this is pretty threatening. I think I'm just going to start with Kavu. I can infuse this on a later turn. Maybe. I mean, they'll have to tap out, I suppose, but I think it's better to just get the guy on the board. Vanguard, sure. Berserker. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to cast. Darian, oh, that's a problem. Shoot. Boy. That's very bad. Man, Darian on the splash, you gotta be kidding me, dog. What do I do? I think I play Strike Team and pass, honestly. Or maybe it's Griffin Protector pass. Man, they're about to have the ability for Vanguard too. That Darian is so bad. I really felt like I was in good shape, and now I don't. Maybe just go Captain's Call pass. The thing is, I want to use my infusion. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Hang on. This is going to tap properly. Yeah. No, I'll go like this, because the thing is I want to keep my Flowstone infusion up so that I can like actually get some of their guys off the table. I think if I like live for a couple turns, I'll be all right. This will be a sad way to lose. I really thought I was making good plays, but Darien really kind of screwed it up. This has Menace, so I can't really do anything about that. So what if I block? Well, I could block here. How do I want to do this? This is going to die here anyways. If I double block, they'll probably kill Berserker. Doesn't really afford me a lot. I think I go like this. See what happens. We probably have something to save Darien here. Yeah, man, I guess. Shoot. Yeah. I still have to do this. Captain's Call to start blocking up. Yeah. I'm going to let the salt flow for 1 minute. I feel like if I was playing this deck, I just wouldn't see my, like, because look, they're like splashing like a black 2-drop and then like with multiple plains and forests, like this is, it's kind of silly. Take 4. And this will be enough to kill it. And I have these 2 left. Yeah. Got another pump. Yeah, I guess you do. Yeah, I think that's the only play. I don't think I win this game, though. I basically just have to... Well, if I double block... I just have to block like this, basically. There's no way to actually block in a way that kills anything. Yeah. They're playing Stronghold Arena. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, that was horrible. That was horrible. I got really owned by Darien there. Like, I don't know, man. Like, again, like splashing a black 2-drop, playing Stronghold Arena, and they're like, well, it looks like a green-white aggro deck, I guess. Like, I have like a hard time like hitting my colors, like playing my 2-color decks, man. Like, I don't know. It kind of kills me. I know I've been super salty this draft, guys. Sorry. It's like stuff like that. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like it's like so high variance. Like that person could have just like fell on their face and died. Like with just not casting any spells. You know what I mean? But instead, it's like they play all these overpowered cards. Overpowered. I mean, they're not like overpowered, but you know what I mean? Like higher power level than normal cards, and they just smash me to death instead. Like that's kind of silly. That's all right. I think out of this, I would take Balmor. Just it's like so much higher upside than any of this nonsense. Though interference is good. Yeah. Here, oh, herd migration easy. This is a great way to start a draft. Yeah, this would be perfect. Love to start with something like that. It's both cheap and expensive spell. It's really tough to beat cards that are both good, like both on the cheap and expensive side. Really excellent quality for a card to have. Really sets up like whatever kind of deck you end up building, as long as it plays green, fits into the plan. Then I'd go like Nail Geyser, I guess. I need to play with this card more. I keep talking about this a lot, but it seems like a lot of the pros like really like this card. But it just strikes me as like so hard to like actually pick up like any sort of like mana advantage. Like it feels like it just like spins your wheels on a lot of board states, and so like I kind of don't get it. Like it's the kind of thing where it's like, okay, like I bounce like a 3 or 4 mana creature of yours, but I just spent just as much mana on mine, so I didn't like actually generate an advantage. So if I don't already have an advantage going, it doesn't actually like help me in any way. If I'm already in an advantageous position, I suppose it's pretty good. So maybe if I'm like playing like an aggressive enough deck, it's like that seems fine. But in which case you care about the life a little bit less. And I suppose like if you do have like expensive cards, so where I'm coming from is that like just like spinning your wheels against your opponent like isn't like necessarily like the best thing for you to be doing at times, because if you're like behind, like sometimes it won't actually even save you to like bounce their, like if you're already behind and you spend your mana to like bounce their thing, well like you get a little bit less behind, but like playing a creature there would have done something very similar, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just need to play with the card more. I read it as I'm willing to admit I'm wrong. I wonder what 17 Land says about it. Cruelty of Gix, definitely the starting pick here. All the commons are bad. This card's really, really good. It just does so much for like on one card. It means like a 3-for-1 almost. Another nail. I feel like I open this so often. Lore Master. I don't really like it in draft. It could go off. This is way too risky for me to be interested in. I just take the nail here. All right, cool. That was the draft. Thanks for watching, everybody. 5 and 3. Got on my nerves a little bit. I'll try to rein that in, but it's just how I was feeling. Yeah, I thought my deck was pretty good. I just again, heroic charge kind of really punished me. Like I ended up on the back foot like multiple times with heroic charges in my hand. Really, really bad. Overall, I think my card quality was high enough. Shiv and Devastate, I mean, I never even cast it that game. I only got to cast it like one game, I think. Um, yeah. So this one was okay. I'm a little dissatisfied. I think that this deck could have got there, but things got a little awkward. Hard to say. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.